sweet. She's so sweet. Becca is also incredibly determined, and she's really selfless. Becca's just somebody who thinks about others before she thinks about herself. Becca is also incredibly artistically talented. She has an artistic aesthetic that is uniquely Becca, that shows up everywhere from her fashion sense to her writing, which is stunning, to her artwork, her visual artwork. It's just unbelievable. When you see a piece of art that Becca's made, you know Becca made it. There's no mistaking that. So she's written a beautiful speech today, no surprise at all, and I am excited for you all to hear it. So, ready? All right, without further ado.
For my quote, I chose, appreciate this moment. Stop and look around you. Be thankful for all you have and where you are, because this time next year, nothing will be the same. R.H. Sim. I've been at Collegiate since I was 4 years old, and I've made some great memories during my time here. I've grown as an athlete, a student, and a friend. With the help of my teachers and friends, I've gained the confidence to be true to myself and the resilience to get through tough times and be better for it. It is this place that has made me who I am today. I've played many sports, such as track, lacrosse, field hockey, archery, soccer, and more. But field hockey is my favorite. It makes me so happy when I play, and I get to do it with my friends, which is even more special. I've grown so much while playing. I remember when I was in 6th grade and playing on an official field hockey team. I'd previously played for the YMCA team, but I hadn't done it in school. I was so excited and could not wait to be with my friends. I got to participate on a team and play. I've learned many things in field hockey and have explored every position, but defense is what I'm good at. Playing defense has always stood out to me, but I like to play sweeper the best. My job is to keep the ball out of the circle once it has gone past the first line of defense, and I have learned how to play it very well. Yes, I've grown in talent, but that's not all that matters. Being a part of a team is a huge part of why I love field hockey. I know that we will always be there for each other. Having those connections with people, not only in your grade, but also others, is a great way to make lasting bonds and friendships. I'm glad I got to spread that same connection to the younger grades too. In addition to playing sports, I've also invested a lot of time in playing the violin. I started playing when I was 5 years old, and I've grown a lot since then, making it through Suzuki books 1, 2, 3, and 4. I know how to sight read, play with vibrato, and I've increased my speed. I played in the Louisville Youth Orchestra for 3 years and earned distinguished marks in all of my Canadian competitions that I practiced in. At the beginning of this year, I made the hard decision to stop private lessons and not audition for LYL. I realized that I no longer enjoyed practicing daily, and it was becoming more of a chore than a passion. I'm enjoying instrumental this semester because I get to play my violin again in a much less intense environment. Playing violin will always hold a special place in my heart. CLA has been a huge academic support through middle school. I don't know how I would have gone through without it. When I was in 5th grade, I realized that I got distracted easily. I could be taking a test, and then 5 seconds later, my mind would be elsewhere. After that, I started going to the CLA room to take quizzes and tests. In 6th grade, when I could finally go to the actual CLA room for study hall, I felt so welcome. All those growth mindset posters, calendars of upcoming tests, and lists of what I had to do kept me on the right track. Miss Dion and Miss Freitag would remind me to stick to the test or help me with a question and explain it. Sometimes it takes me a while to get started because of the text length, and it's overwhelming. I can't get my mind to focus on one thing at a time. Miss Dion and Miss Freitag have helped me so much, reminding me of late word corrections and giving me an overall stability here. They are so kind and keep me going even through tough times. Le français is mon classe favorite. In English, this means French is one of my favorite classes. I love the way Madame teaches and the way she makes learning so fun and engaging. In class, we start by either taking notes or participating in an activity. Then we play with a game kit, look at or Kahoot. I enjoy the mix of fun while still learning. It makes class more enjoyable. I've learned so much French without even realizing it. Last summer, I was in Montreal, Canada, and I was shocked at how well I knew my French and how I could teach my family. I hope one day to be fluent in French. Another subject I love is science. It all started with Miss Martin's science class. where she taught me about mixtures and solutions, natural disasters, stream tables, and lots of other interesting stuff. I'd also had her class in the middle of COVID, and she still made it fun with her get out and go for a walk assignments and her at-home experiments that she made us try. I guess science has always come easy for me. It's very active and a great way for me to learn and connect with the natural world. I'd always been a very curious kid, and science brings out the best of me. I did grow up with a science teacher as my mom, and she helped me answer the thousands of questions I had when I was young. I've always had a good understanding of science and hope to carry that into the rest of my life. I've been going to summer camp for the past 4 years, and I don't know how, but it brings out the best in me. I started to notice things I wouldn't do at home. I started to smile more, socialize more, and become happier overall. Sometimes the stress at home is too much, and I need to get away. And camp is a perfect escape from home. There are no worries when I get there. Every day is just fun over and over again. I meet new people and get to share stories my friends have gotten tired of. I learned how to make friendship bracelets and how to play camp games. I go on hikes and see creeks and waterfalls. I thrive in this environment and don't have any regrets. This helped me expand my perspective on nature and friends. My friends have changed through my middle school years. I've traveled through different groups, but I found my people. Friends I can be myself around and can tell them anything. My friends have always been there for me and are what get me up to go to school every day. I enjoy meeting them before advisory, talking to them at break, and supporting them on their sports teams. I know they will always be there for me, and I'll always be there for them. I remember the winter of 2022. That is when I finally decided they were going to be my best friends. Over the next summer, we met up, went to the pool, had sleepovers, and much more. On the first day of 8th grade, I came into school knowing that even though I didn't see them for a couple of weeks, our friendship would not change, and we would still act the same after break. Next year will be completely different though. I'm moving schools, and my friends will change, and my whole life will change. But I know that even though I may be going someplace else, I can still count on those friendships because they last, especially if you want them to. Appreciate this moment. Stop and look around you. Be thankful for all you have and where you are, because this time next year, nothing will be the same. Or each step. I've grown since 5th grade, and I've worked on myself. I've set goals that I've accomplished. I've molded my mind into something I wanted it to be. When I was in 5th grade, I remember looking at 8th graders and thinking to myself, wow, I can't wait till I become an 8th grader. In 6th grade, my goal was to become more mature. In 7th grade, my goal was to find my friends. Now in 8th grade, my goal is to find myself, and be the best version of me I can be. Looking back, I wish I wasn't so hard on myself. I wish I had taken time to concentrate on what I needed and not so much on what others were doing. I think of myself as caring, happy, and a gentle person, and I tend to put others before myself. I'd spent so much time on trying to be kind to others that I forgot to be kind to myself. I've had my moments, but I made it through. I've had learned my self-worth, and I'm not happy in my skin. Art has been a huge part of who I am. I can remember when I was younger, I could not get enough of it. I'll come to art class with a huge smile on my face. As I got older, my passion got lost. I was so focused on grades and sports that it slipped away. But through the past few months, my love for art has been refound, and I've begun to grow my skills again. I worked on an application focused on art. I met with Ms. Clifford every Monday and Thursday for an entire first semester. I had such a great time working on my art pieces. It got a little stressful at times, but overall I felt relaxed while I was doing art. I even won an award for my water sculpture. Rediscovering my passion for art has been a journey of personal growth. It has taught me the value of my unique voice in design. I have truly rediscovered myself. The one piece that was missing was found. I've been the happiest I've been for a while, and I hope to continue my art journey for as long as possible. Overall, the school has given me so many opportunities and ways to show what I love. This middle school will forever be planted in my mind, and I will never forget my friends and memories that I have made at local collegiate school. Finally, my dedications. My first one is to my mom and dad. No matter what, they will always be there for me and back me up if I need help or if I get lost or distracted. Mom, thank you for always caring for me when I was down and picking me back up again. coach, a teacher, an animal. I will never forget this year and how much you have helped me. It is good to know that you will always be there for me when I need you. I love you to the moon and back. Dad, thank you for always making me laugh and cheering me up after a long day of school. You have supported me through my time in middle school, so thank you, Dad. I love you more than you know. My next invitation is to Miss New York, because you have helped me so much through the years, and I will forever be grateful for you and the work that you have done to make sure I succeed. To my sister, yes, we fight most siblings do, but you have no idea how much she means to me. I love our conversations and the way you make me laugh. I love how you always care for me, and I know when I need a hug. You are truly the best sister in the world. Thank you for coming to my speech.